Hi, this is Andy Scott with North Shore Apartments. We're walking into 626 Sheridan Road, number 1. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and a very pretty apartment. I have to keep this somewhat brief, which is always difficult to do, so I'm just going to keep going. If we look a little to our left, we see the kitchen and a little bit of the dining room. Straight in front of us is the living room. But just as we walk in, you see the intercom, and we have an entry closet that is about 3 feet long with a shelf and a hanging bar and about 2 feet deep. You can see the apartment has got beautiful hardwood floors throughout. As we walk into the apartment, I think I'm going to do this a little differently. There is the living room, but to our right, we have a bath and 2 bedrooms. So because of the flow of the apartment, I think I'll go into the bedrooms first. This is the biggest bedroom. It's about 12 by 10 and a half. It has a nice sized closet and bay windows. We of course will get rid of the mattress. The current tenants moved out only a day and a half ago, so that's why that's still there. There's a ceiling fan. You see they left an air conditioner next to the radiator and a radiator cover. The windows are facing the courtyard, which is facing south. So you can see that's actually very pretty out the windows, and that you get very good light. As I turn to see the other part of the bedroom, you can see the closet. It's about 6 feet wide. I'm going to close that door as we get close. And you can see that there are some shelves below, a hanging bar that goes all 6 feet. There's a second pressure bar in the closet, should you want that. A shelf above, and if I step back, there's even storage above that. That's a little too high for me to reach, so you can tell that it's about, 1.5 feet deep. And again, this is about 6 feet long, and the closet itself is probably just under 2 feet wide. Again, we're gonna go back out of the bedroom. And just before I go, I did mention that there was a ceiling fan, but that is the kind of detail that's easy to forget. As we go towards the second bedroom, we come across the, what I'm going to call the big bath. We see it has tile floors, standard tile floors, a tank toilet. This is kind of interesting. You've got a granite shelf here for toiletries and that kind of thing. A little outlet, a pedestal sink, which is very clean. Radiator and radiator cover. If we go to the sink, again, I'll show you that it's just absolutely beautiful. We have a medicine cabinet with 3 shelves. There is a light fixture above the mirror and a second fixture on the ceiling. The shower is about 6'2", maybe 6'3". The tiles are in great shape, so I just want to show you. And that water would be dripping on these, so if there was to be some degradation of the tiles, it would show up, but it really doesn't. The tub does need to be cleaned, but that will happen. And I just want to check the water pressure, and to do that I just turn on the hot water. And you can see that it's come flying out, so that's great. And the shower head isn't the best, but the water pressure is really, really good. And you can see it's draining beautifully as well. So, shut that down. Another look at the tiles, the toilet, and we'll go back into the second large bedroom. Now before we get there, we have a linen closet. Again, there is storage up above, but you have these shelves that are 2 feet or more deep with a hardwood floor base. So we'll close that. As we walk in, you see the windows right in front of you actually facing east, with another wall of windows that are facing south. So this is a gorgeous room. It's a little bit smaller, has the ceiling fan, the radiator with radiator cover. It's a little bit smaller, but it is a really pretty room. I would say this is 11 by 12, maybe a little less, but there is Sheridan Road right there. And all of these windows have been rebuilt. And you can see a 6-foot wide closet again with shelves and a hanging bar. But I'm just going to show you. This is where they put their air conditioner. But I can open the windows with one hand, and any one of the windows would be like that. Whoops. The guy who takes care of this building is really quite good. So, very pretty room. And that's 2 bedrooms. As we come out of the bedroom bath area, if we go to our left, we'll see where we came in. And it's a big entry. But we come into a big living room. So this has got to be 22 feet long and about at least 16 feet across. The windows are facing east. We have the ceiling fan. We've seen Sheridan Road, and we've seen the courtyard, but you can see we have that again, and they're doing the lawn today. That's why we had that bit of noise there. We also have a window facing north. And if I turn around, you can see that the apartment is really quite big, and there's the entry. As I walk in to the middle of the living room, we get our first real look at the dining room, which is another big room. Now, I think the dining room actually shows better if I go to the kitchen, so that's what I'll do. We get a look at the kitchen there. But as I turn around, we see the dining room. This is probably a 15-foot room by 13, something like that, so it's a significant room. The windows are facing east. No ceiling fan here, but you do see the radiator and the radiator cover. Again, the whole place has got gorgeous hardwood floors, even the kitchen, which we're getting a first full look at. We have a big fridge that's about 6 feet high, a dishwasher, good storage under the double sink, storage above, I should say double stainless steel sink, storage in a stove hood above the full-size stove, and there's the stove. And then what really is that there's a lot of counter space. The countertop is a laminate rather than a rock, but there's a lot of counter space. That window is to the back of the building. You have 3 outlets, 2 on either side of the sink, and 1 next to the stove. If I swing around though, what's really cool about the kitchen is Scott refinished the original cabinetry, and he did a fabulous job. So I'm just going to show you the fridge real quick. Big freezer with shelves. Squeaky clean fridge with shelves, crisper drawer, like cheese meat drawer, butter dish, pretty basic stuff. Again, the dishwasher, it isn't new. I think it's a year old, but it looks like new, which is really nice. The cabinets are about 10 inches deep, and again, they're not brand new, but they look like new. Stainless steel sink, you've got a his and hers, which is nice. What else have we got? We got the children thing on below. Those are the filters for the stove hood. So the stove hood has a light and fan, which you can hear. And those filters actually clear things out pretty well. So I'll click off the light. See, it's a full-size stove, and it's not new, but look how clean it is. It's just unbelievable. Scott is the engineer of the building, and he does really a fabulous job. So I'm going to just give you a quick look at the original cabinetry, which he refinished. You can see he did a marvelous job. The shelves are about 12 inches deep, so they're a little deeper than the newer shelves. You have additional counter space and lots of drawers which open right up, and a broom closet, which still has some stuff and some storage up even higher. Now I'm going to that is the back door, but before we exit, I'm just going to give you another look at the kitchen, which is a bigger than average vintage kitchen. And that's why you have all the full-size appliances. Lots of storage on top, and more storage underneath. As we walk towards the back door, we come to the smallest bedroom. This window is to the back of the building. I'd say this room is probably 8 by 9, 8 by 9.5, something like that. Again, beautiful hardwood floors, ceiling fan, radiator and radiator cover, but it also has a bath, which is really nice. It's got a very nice bath, as a matter of fact. Ceramic tiles on the floor, tank toilet, outlet by the toilet, pedestal sink, squeaky clean, medicine cabinet, again squeaky clean. The shower tiles are in great shape. The tub is terrific. Tiles in the back are great. This window opens so you can keep it clean, keep the whole shower area clean, and faces the back of the building. I'm just going to quick check the water pressure. And there is the hot water. I'm not going to turn on the shower because I have to get right in the way of it. The shower is about 6 feet high. And last time I turned it on, I got wet. So there's the radiator and radiator cover. And as we come out of the bath, we go through the bedroom, which I will give you one more look at. The back door will take you down to storage in the laundry. And we've been through the apartment. Oh, yes, I think we have. I think that's the last room. So it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Another look at the kitchen. Because that brings us back to the front door. The rent here is $2,000 a month, and that includes heat and water. And I think we could do a shorter than 12-month lease, so we have a little flexibility. Thank you for watching.